thing about life is you never know what you're going to get. But you could help things along by thinking about the decisions you're making. I mean, really thinking about them. So you died and go to heaven and you still have your wits about you before your brain's scrubbed before you're born. Since we have free will, I think we have the choice of picking our parents. And then we live with all the different decisions people are making during our family life. Or it's how we take the decisions of our family life. So if you funnel it down, it is about our decisions. We got to keep a positive attitude and pick the right direction ourselves instead of blaming it on somebody else. Because if we're the ones that picked our life in general, maybe even funnel it down to the people that we pick that come in our life. You know, like a backup plan. You pick the first wife. What if that doesn't work out? You know, what type of life, what things are going to run into our life as we go. Uncontrollable things of the decisions that other people have made. Life becomes a lot happier when you realize it's on you. If your life is bad, think back to all the decisions you've made to get to that point. You had every opportunity to pick a way to make things different. And one little decision you made earlier, like not studying in school as hard as you should have, changed your whole trajectory or screwed up your plans from the beginning that you had, or you were going to do it different this time. When you get up in the morning and God says, get up, and you know that today is an important day because you can change whatever you want to change. Maybe make a little decision that's going to make a big difference in the future because you've looked at past history and realized it's all your fault. You know what to do. But I noticed one thing: when you're happy, you tend to forget the little important things. Because when you're happy, you're looking at the big picture. Woke up happy this morning and I forgot my wallet. So now I got to go back and grab it. So if you did get to pick, did they pick you or did you pick them? I know darn well I picked the current wife in real life, and I picked her looking at her in the heavenly life. Because who she was born to, what her family life was like, what her new family life was going to be like. I picked her. When you got a huge family life, sometimes you're not going to be as important. Because that's important to them. You just have to make adjustments and not forget your wallet. Doobie-doo, bop-bop-a-doo-o! Led Zeppelin. Which means get married and be together. You know what to do. So after knowing that you've made the decisions concerning your life, you need to do something about it. Which should make you happy because that was your decision. And there's reasonings behind it. When you're born and your brain gets scrubbed, it's a whole new ballgame on how you're going to handle your life. So it's like ranking movies. What's your number one movie? What's your second most liked movie? You got to stack up your morals and how you're going to conduct yourself. And you got to rank them. What's a priority? Your first priority should be making the best of this and being the happiest you can be all day long. Which is really important now in this day and age, because if you look at all the anxiety and depression happening, they're 200% more prevalent than it was back in the day. I'm assuming people are medicating themselves necessarily. So think about it yourself. What are you going to do to undepress yourself? A priority in life is knowing what the rules are that are going to improve your life. One of the top rules is it doesn't matter how much you make per hour. It's how many hours per week that you're going to put in to make ends meet and be successful. My rule is you find a job that's going to work you 50 hours a week. So if you do the math, that's 40 extra hours a month at time and a half. You have a job like that, you will never have a problem paying your bills and organizing yourself. Unless you really go down in flames with credit cards, getting divorced, or buying things unnecessarily. So that's rule number one. 50 hours a week. That gives you opportunity to start a 401k and start a savings account. So what I do, I go get money from my bank so I don't have to pay a fee at an ATM. Then whatever I take out, I put half of it in the front of my wallet. I got a 2-compartment wallet for bills. I put an amount in the front that I'm not going to touch for a month or two. I only use it when I need to. Then the back compartment is for spending money during the week. When I eat breakfast here at my favorite place, Carl's Country Kitchen, I'm going to transfer some money into my savings account. You're going to feel so much better when you do these little behaviors that help your life instead of screw up your life.